we see right here in verse 9 that in heaven there is this symbol of an altar. There's really not an altar there, but it's a symbol of an altar. As you know, throughout the book of Revelation, and you have to know this, throughout the book of Revelation, there's tons of symbols and metaphors and reminders of Old Testament stuff, and this one of an altar is very, very important. Now, altars are used in the Old Testament time, and even so today, as a structure of a place of worship, but worship through offerings made to God. In the Old Testament, what they had to do is they had to take an innocent lamb, and without blemish, perfectly looking, perfectly healthy, perfectly everything, innocently taken from their herd and placed on this altar with the lamb's throat cut open, blood gushing out of this lamb as a symbol of God, this is our sin. This is what we're offering you. Please forgive us. And God, with his love and his grace, he says, I accept your sacrifice. But on top of the altar, with the neck cut from the lamb, blood gushed out. And where did that sacrificial lamb blood end up? Under the altar. In a collection bowl underneath. And we see this as this symbol right in front of us in the book of Revelation. These men, these women were willing to lay their life down on the altar as an offering to God and said, my life is not mine. I'm willing to offer my life for you, even though my neck, my throat, whatever happens, and blood gushes out of me and my life on earth ends. It's okay because I know that I'm going to be safe in the arms of God. But I want you to move from a word of sacrifice, an altar, and really understand what the Hebrew word of altar really means. And it means the word, I'm not going to read it because of bizbaz, whatever, but it means to what? Slaughter. I want you to get that into our mind. That this wasn't just a sacrifice, which is important. This wasn't just a lamb being throat cut. This was a slaughter. And if you would go back into those times, you would hear the lambs crying out. They're like, I didn't do anything. They wouldn't say that. They would just be ba, 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 ba. They'd be put on the altar, and there would be a sacrifice of slaughter on behalf of the people that are offering these gifts.